Let's compare AllClad to Chefwin. Now I want to start off by saying that I've had these AllClad pans for 15 years. I have the D3 10-inch frying pan and the D3 4-quart saute pan. And then a couple weeks ago, Chefwin gifted me a few of their pans. This is the 10.2-inch saute pan. And then I got their 11-inch fry pan, and then their 6-piece stackable set. This comes with a lid, this thing's amazing, and then 4 separate pans that all use the same handle that's very easy to clip on and works just like any other handle once on. Now these are not apples to apples because my AllClad are the 3-ply AllClads and all of the Chefwin are 5-ply. So let me get into the overall brand differences between AllClad and Chefwin and why I really love them both. Now I slowly but surely collected up AllClad. I have 2 pans. I do actually have a pot of theirs as well about 15 years ago. And I have definitely seen a lot of wear and tear, and that is what I love about stainless steel pans. These are truly built for life. And once you learn how to use them, they work beautifully as a nonstick pan. It's just about the heat and the layer of whatever you're using, your oil, your fats, and you can really scrub these. This one has some buildup around it right now. It's a little discolored, and I can get all of that off and get this looking much more sparkly new if I had a sturdier abrasive or a steel wool, something like that. You can really scrub and mistreat stainless steel and it's going to last. Speaking of lasting, AllClad is made in the USA, guaranteed for life. This is a heritage brand. It's been around forever. It's very well loved. And I have loved cooking with these pans. They have a nice handle, really good hold. They come in whatever size you like. This frying pan is my workhorse, but since I have a family of 4, I often cook with this 4-quart pan as well, just because it gives me more space. Now, when it comes to multi-ply pans, they get heavier. All that weight in the bottom not only is giving you a more consistent cook and more even heat retention, but it also means there's some weight. And one of the things I really love about the AllClad pans is that the bigger one at least has this extra handle, which is really, really nice once I filled this with food to be able to tip it over thanks to that. One of the things that I have noticed that I don't like about the AllClad pans are these rivets. It actually has the rivets inside the pan, and you can see that on the frying pan as well, and it does build up. I have more residue around those rivets, and when I'm cooking, especially if I'm making something that I want to stir, I can bump up against those rivets. Now, like I said, Chefwin gifted me these pans. They are impressive. It is a 316 stainless steel interior versus AllClad's 1810 stainless steel interior. And then these are 5-ply. AllClad also has 5-ply at a much higher price point. But the main part for me is that there are no rivets. And it's a very, very smooth interior. And because it is stainless steel, I feel so good about it. Again, this is going to show buildup and wear and tear over time. It already is. And I can use abrasive cleaners on these as well to make them really last. But I am loving the feel of them. I'm loving the lack of rivets, and I'm loving the options they provide me. And so far I've been using this 11-inch frying pan the most, and something you may notice is it does have some rainbow discoloring. That again is totally fine. Will come off with abrasives, but that's what happens to these pans over time. All of them, they just can show wear and tear and patina. Totally fine. So cook your acidic foods, enjoy your food. Nothing's coming off the pans into your food, and these are gonna last for life. Again, no rivets, 5-ply, very even cooking. And then these really don't compare to the 2 pans, but Chefwin did give me this set that's designed for smaller spaces where you really can switch out this handle to all the pans as you're cooking. And when they're on the stovetop, it actually goes very cleanly swapping between pans using this little handle. So this is a great way to have a set of 4 frying pans in one small container, so it's easy to stack away when not in use. And then I do want to compare the lids as well. AllClad has your standard, really lovely lid with the rivets on the inside. Feels really good in my hand, works well, exactly what I expect from a standard lid. And then Chefwin took a different direction. Their lid is a universal lid, so it's going to fit all of their pans and many more. And then it has all of these steam holes. So this lid is great for cooking just about anything. And not only containing steam, I have cooked dumplings with this in a steamer and it worked just great. But also you can still sear your meat, cook your bacon. And this not only contains the steam, but it also prevents all the oils from spraying out of the pan and allows your food to truly sear. So I can still get those really nice sears on the sides of my meat without losing all that moisture, meaning this is giving me a really nice cook experience. And the fact that it's universal means that this one lid really does work for every pan and pot I have. Obviously, this is not going to be great for rice. So if you don't have a rice cooker and you're cooking that stovetop, you would want a solid lid. There are applications where this won't work, but for the most part, this is a very impressive universal lid. Personally, it's obvious to me that these are both going to last forever, and I love them both. If you are a serious at-home cook and are looking for some really fantastic cookware, whether you want to spend the premium for the big name brand, or you want to save some dollars and still get an exceptionally high quality pan, I think you're going to love AllClad and Chefwin. They are different, but they're both fantastic, and I'm going to use both of these moving forward as I am very impressed with both of these pans.